Hey everybody, you may have seen this before if you have seen my series on Oakland Evictions, but the Anti-Eviction Project produced this Anti-Eviction Mapping Project map of Oakland. And you can see how it counts the number of unlawful detainer notices, illegal evictions, from 2005 all the way to 2015. And look at how, as this map develops, the dots are more in West Oakland, even more than East Oakland. See the density of dots in East Oakland? West Oakland. This is West Oakland, that's East Oakland. You see the density of dots in various parts, particularly this is West Oakland, this is Adams Point. Look at how many there are at Adams Point. Unlawful evictions right off the lake. And look at how the number increased. See that? Look at that. And if we go out wider a bit, as this allows us to do, you can see how this density of dots extends into West Oakland. Look at that. Look at that. Let's zoom back in and get a better picture. All of these unlawful detainers around Lake Merritt and North and West Oakland. All of them. This is not a new problem. As you can see, by 2008, there were 10,146 illegal evictions, and the number increased. This is the heartbeat, the lifeblood of the gentrification problem, the lifeblood of the homeless problem in Oakland. You're looking at it unfold right before your eyes. Right before your eyes. Now, what happens if we move this forward? Here. Out to, say, the end. Because, as you can see by this map, unlawful detainers were as many that was 32,402, and then it steadily increased. $20,340 foreclosures. But note, the foreclosures decreased dramatically, but the unlawful detainers did not. By 2012, there were 18,808 illegal evictions. 18,000. That increased to 21,390 by 2013. And then it increased again to 23,081. This goes out to 2015. This doesn't even cover those illegal evictions that were done after Libby Schaaf became the mayor of Oakland. That was 2014. This has been a long-standing problem. Very long. So the question is, why haven't the elected officials done anything about this? Okay? The question is, why haven't the elected officials done anything about this? Well, they would argue they have. During this time, Oakland instituted a just cause eviction law 2 years ago and strengthened it last year, and they'll continue to work on it. But these problems have still continued. And did anyone ask the mayor of Oakland why she's ponied up to and courted the favor of many of the owners of the real estate organizations that have been responsible for these illegal evictions? The staff of the staff of the city of Oakland essentially work for the mayor, because the chief administrative officer serves at the pleasure of the mayor, and they in turn work for the chief administrative officer of the city of Oakland. So, that being the case, ask yourself, why would NBC Bay Area focus on the top official inside Oakland's housing department? Because Oakland's housing department is not responsible for all of this. Ultimately, the elected officials are, but NBC Bay Area went after a black face. And she did something she really didn't have to do. She should have said, well, you should start with the elected officials. Okay? This is a problem that has completely outlasted Michele Byrd. For NBC Bay Area to pick on one person because they're black smacks of kind of a white supremacist, racist, alt media trick that was popular back in the 90s and the early aughts, where you assume that if someone black was in charge, there was something that was wrong. But they didn't look at the Oakland City Council. Where you start is pure and simple by talking to the Oakland City Council and the mayor. That is where you start. And so this is your current Oakland City Council is actually here. Excuse me. In terms of your elected officials. Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, new Oakland District 2 Council Member Nikki Bass, Council President Rebecca Kaplan, District 3 Lynette Gibson McElhaney, District 1 Dan Kalb, District 4 Shang Tao, District 7 Larry Reed, Council Member, District 6 Lauren Taylor, Sabrina Landry, the City Administrator, Noel Guile, District 5, and Barbara Parker, who actually can dole out lawsuits against these landlords. So, with all of that, for NBC Bay Area to avoid the truth was both racist and criminal. The truth is, it starts with our elected officials. And the elected officials need to take action to stop what has been a problem that has been in existence for a decade.